I'd be so good at making memes. I really would. Like, all these things in our culture that I hate so very much, I'd be so good at. And I'm sure that the people in the vortex, y'all know it as the internet. I call it the vortex because it's a cyclone. It's a cyclone that is extremely dangerous. Way more dangerous than whatever I'm about to say. People are afraid of what they don't understand. So that's why people like me intimidate them. But sometimes, if they're really daring, they'll get to know me and they'll realize that I'm probably the most sincere person they've ever met. And they profusely apologize and they say, I'm so sorry that I judged you for refusing to shave. I'm so sorry that I judged you for dressing weird and questioning authority figures. Yeah, that's nothing new, honey. People just started to do that with the internet, which is kind of ridiculous to me, because if they really question authority, they'd question the internet. They'd question, like, why we have this piece of technology. Why did they give this to us? What was my original point? You said the internet's a cyclone. Oh, memes. You talk about how memes are, like, really lame, but you'd be good at them. I would be so good at memes. I would be so good at tweeting. Like, tweets are thoughts, right? I mean, they could have fooled me, because I don't think that these people think, but I'm so good at thinking. Like, I would be the best tweeter, or Twitterer, or whatever you want to call it. I'd be so good. But then I'd have to compromise my principles. And my principles tell me that social networks are really evil. And I feel bad. Can I cross over yet? Can I cross over? No, fuck it, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it! I need to, like, figure out a place for you, Vortex. Okay, yeah, cross over now. Alright. Yeah, man. Like, all the stuff that society does, I disagree with. And so, I don't want to be good at something that I disagree with. Because that would make me even more suicidal. You know? And I don't want to be like that if I can avoid it. You know? Like, I was just thinking about how lucky I am to not have confirmation bias. Whereas, I really think most people would just, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves if they couldn't vilify an entire group of people. You know, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves if they couldn't see things in this really black or white hero villain mentality. And I do think that has definitely been exacerbated through, you know, politics and technology, but it's way more to do with, you know, materialism and know, the fact that stuff is popular and people don't even know why it's popular. They don't even question that. They just go along with it. Like, okay, I buy these pair of pants and now I'm stylish. Now I can forget the fact that I don't have any self-confidence. You know? It's like people, they look to artificial means to solve their existential crisis. And so, because it's artificial, it just makes it worse. Now, of course, because of the instant gratification, they don't experience that. It's like the same thing with like these kids that are like transitioning and then detransitioning and it's like once they realize like, oh shit, I guess that was a phase and I probably shouldn't have done stuff to myself that was irreversible or done stuff to myself that it's totally like messing up my body. I mean, I just think about all the stupid shit I used to do. I mean, I played with Pogs. Like, I remember that shit. Y'all remember Pogs? The dumbest thing ever. Well, I thought at the time, but I guess not. I guess it wasn't the dumbest thing ever. For those of you that don't know, Pogs were like these little pieces of cardboard. They're like little circular pieces of cardboard. And the whole point of the game was to like flip them over. So you take like a heavy metal piece, it'd be called a slammer. You'd slam it on the Pog, trying to flip it over. That was the whole fucking game. But you know, the day that I realized just how stupid that was. Like, I remember just being outside playing Pogs by myself. If you ever want to know how stupid something is, try to do it by yourself. And then you'll be like, wow, if this doesn't make sense alone, it's probably dumb socially as well. So, I'll never forget that day. I was like 8 years old too. I was 8 years old and I was playing with Pogs by myself. And I just remember thinking, like, this is fucking stupid. Like, why do I do this? Why do I have this collection of Pogs? I fell into the trap of society. And it was like the same kind of like vibe that I got when I was trying to watch my Friday night television. And I couldn't even watch my shows because the O.J. Simpson trial was on. They broadcast that shit on national television for 7 fucking months, okay? And I remember thinking to myself, this whole world's a lie. This country sucks. They're controlling everything through race. I shouldn't trust anything that people on TV say. And I need to go play outside, and that's what I should have been doing, okay? I was 8. There are a lot of things that like I realized when I was a kid, and I feel like because of the public school system and because of my classmates and all that, I was indoctrinated to go along with society, but it never felt right to me. I just wanted to kill myself even more than I already did at 8 years old, you know. So, well, at least we snapped out of it, right?